Okay, here we go. I've almost caught my breath. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow.
The Adventures of Liz and Rebecca.
And Hannah.
I feel like
It was so weird last week to not have the and Hannah.
Yeah, because we filmed without you because you weren't here. And I feel like the camera's tilting. Like we have a lot of yarn above our heads. But that's pretty, right? So
It's pretty.
That's okay?
Yeah.
Yes, it's all three of us again. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in, I don't know, the weather's just kind of here, Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there. It's supposed to be in the 80s today. And tomorrow.
I'm Hannah. I'm minion number 2.
Say it again, a little louder, because she was talking.
It's all good. We love her.
Yes, but I can barely hear you over here.
I'm Hannah. I'm minion number 2.
Okay, there we go. Awesome. What did you say about tomorrow? As we were trying to finish our introductions. What happened to the I know you said we bounce, but still, that's
It'll be
yucky.
back on
We bounce
Sunday.
all through like September
I know, but it's icky.
and like halfway through October.
Tonight,
So-
the lows are going to be in the 60s.
I just walked in the door
I do.
about 5 minutes ago because I'm running late. And so we're going to see what we can get done today. But I have a whole list of things potentially to do. So, I thought we'd start with fun stuff first. I mean, you guys might think, y'all watching, you guys is my New England heritage, might think the other things we're going to do are more fun than what I want to start with. But I want to start with the projects we're working on. So, you want to rock, paper, scissors for who goes first?
Just can.
Okay.
I talk faster.
Mm-hmm.
I've had more coffee.
I know.
Someone's got to start talking about a project.
Okay. I am weaving it in.
Dead air. I'm just kidding. Yes?
On the Dutch Grand Prix square from last week. There's another race this weekend, so I figured I should get the ends woven in on this one. Because I've also been working on hair, but, you know, that's a surprise for next week.
I've seen it. It's pretty. But we'll show you next week. So, yeah. So this is for this year's?
Yeah, this is Mom's.
This is your mom's. Okay.
Yep.
I usually have her go over the whole thing and what she's doing and blah, 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 blah. And go back and watch older episodes because I'm feeling rushed with what I want to get done today. Watch, we're probably going to have extra time today. But I will slow down. There's been a lot going on, and there's been a lot that I'm going to put out a newsletter about, you know, shop and things and life, and things are good. Things are fine, but a lot in my head. Just a lot in my head. With, you know, the world in general right now. What are you working on? I'm trying to calm down and let other people talk.
I'm working on a ranunculus.
I didn't even hear you over here. I'm going to say, what are you working on?
A ranunculus.
Oh, wow. That was nice and loud. You're working on a ranunculus.
Yeah.
It's maybe, were you not so excited about this? Is that?
No.
Okay.
I'm fine with it.
I think it's really pretty.
Thanks. I finished the second sleeve, or the first sleeve. Oh my god, I
was like, wait.
the second sleeve.
I know, right?
I finished the first sleeve on Wednesday, started the second sleeve Wednesday night, and then procrastinated, didn't really get very far, and continued very little.
As
well,
one does.
Yesterday.
but it's not like it has to be done this week, right?
No, it has to be done by Christmas.
Okay. So you're making incredible progress, in my opinion, because I'm
gonna
Christmas
get
stuff
like
done.
one Christmas present done by Christmas, and you're gonna have like 15.
Well, Dan doesn't need his.
She's gonna have stuff ready for the next Christmas. No,
He
so
does.
okay. So what did you use for this ranunculus?
I used.
I like how you're
fiber
using
space.
the negative space above us. So
I used fiber spates, DK, and the sea glass.
yes, cool.
Yes.
And I'm gonna make my next ranunculus out of the fiber spates vivacious, but the 4-ply instead of the DK. So we can see the difference. Like the DK is pretty much like a light worsted. And so Hannah's at the upper end of what is recommended. I just messed up my vowels. Recommended for the ranunculus is lace weight to worsted weight. So that's on the heavier end. It is so pretty. I saw it on you the other day. I know it's not for you, but I saw it on you. And it was very pretty. So, and the sea glass is a really pretty color.
It is.
Yes. So you can't go wrong with fiber spates. It's good stuff. And part of where all my brain is going, like, Fiberspace is one of the companies we order directly from overseas, whereas we get a lot, and I know there's been a lot of hubbub, and I don't want to take a lot of time with that today. A lot of what we get is through U.S. distributors, and they source things overseas for us. Fiberspace we deal with directly, and I've heard from them that they will, there's going to be a price increase, but it's only 10%. So, and they're covering some other stuff. Like, a lot of our vendors are trying to find middle ground with us, which is great. Again, it's a whole long thing. Not going to bog us down with it today. So, but means we still will be getting them in, but prices may go up. And it's so lovely. Oh. Do you know how many balls you used for yours?
I'm on my third.
Okay. And that makes sense, because, like, for me, it would probably take, for a normal length, like, that one's a little cropped, like, it's longer than, but, for a ranunculus, I'm not sure how many it would take for me. But for a regular sweater, it probably takes, like, 5, maybe 6. So, all right. I will tell you about what I'm working on, which will ease us into, since it's the first filming of September, we're going to do Product of the Month. But before that, save 10% throughout the month of September on the product I mentioned, but it's not what's in this sweater. Since it's still on barber cords from this morning, from trying to take a picture of it, I am about a few dozen stitches away from finishing the color work on this. On my Harvester by Jennifer Steingass.
Woohoo!
I made a video yesterday here at the shop, which is why my brain is not functioning today. I filmed a video for my Tips and Tricks channel here at the shop and posted it, and it's already got over 700 views, which is awesome, and that's where my other channel is now. On color dominance and how you hold your yarn for color work to achieve color dominance. So, that meant I was then free to finish the color work on this, and I almost got it done last night, but my brain started, oozing out my ears. So, I have this still on the barber cord from trying to take a photo of it this morning, but that means I can put it on and let y'all see how it's going.
It's going.
Ta-da! And I have this much left of my Skeina Feederbrook.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Patagonia and Feederbrook, neither of which are our product of the month. This got caught in the product of the month. And I have this much left. So I made it through with one skein for all of this color work, which is great, which is, I think, what the pattern told me should happen. So yay. And I have this much left of my first skein of Patagonia, which has more yardage on it, but it's doing the background, so it's eating up more yarn. And I'm ready to go. Look how pretty our winder is right now. I'm ready to go with another skein. So that's what I've been working on so many random things. I can't, was that a fuzzy? That scared me for a second. That fuzzy just fell down and I thought it was like a bug or a spider or something. It was a fuzzy. So it's on the floor now. Don't mind me. I'm easily,
We're in a yarn shop. There's
I'm
lots
squirreling.
of fuzzies.
Yes, there's lots of fuzzies.
And sometimes if the fuzzies, then you stomp on them.
Sometimes the fuzzies are not fuzzies.
Then
Or
they're
you
just
stomp
dead
on them,
fuzzies.
and then they're dead fuzzies, yes. Okay. So, because you thought they were a spider, which, happens. So, I'm hoping to split my sleeves, to do sleeve separation on that before tomorrow night, but with all the craziness going on, maybe not. Okay,
It's
so,
on my head.
yeah. You forgot where it was?
No, I know. I was just like, why am I not knitting? And
Ah,
I
because you're
thought
comfy.
you were cold.
I'm so comfy. I'm not even worried about it.
Okay, well, so I started a new project because I was falling asleep at the shop and needed something to keep me awake earlier this week. And I started it in what is going to be our product of the month. So, this, look how shiny. Look how shiny, and actually you can't.
It shows up pretty.
It shows up pretty. You can't see the shiny as much on camera. This is Mirasol Inka, Inka, and there's something when I was putting it online, because it's already online, by the way. Look at me go. The word Inca and Ketchikan, which is Peruvian native language, I believe, is something about someone who gathers energy and shares it with others, or something like that. It's really cool. You should go check out the listing.
One who shines.
Oh, is it on there? Oh yeah, one who shines, and also it's something about that sharing that shining with others or something. So they're all shiny, and it's really awesome. And it's a new to us yarn. This yarn has been in existence for a while, but we just started to bring it into the shop. So we are sharing 10% off with you all. And Liz, read some stats for us.
It is 64% viscose, 36% baby alpaca. Hand wash, lay flat to dry, all the fun stuff with that. It's 75 grams, which gets you 442 yards. They're on the website saying lace, we're saying a really light fingering.
Yes, and I do want to note to draw special attention that it's not 100 grams, it's 75 grams, which threw me off too when I first was like, wait, what? So, go ahead.
They're recommending a US 1 to 3 needle or a B to E hook.
And 1 to 3 is commonplace for a fingering length.
Yep.
So
I might let it fluff a little bit. It looks better on a bigger needle. Since it's got a halo to it with the...
I'm knitting on a 6. Look, I can see myself through it.
Yeah.
I'm knitting on a 6. There is a little bit of a fuzzy halo. We've had other yarns before that are like a chainette with the alpaca or something else fluffy poofed into it. And that's what this is, but it's just very thin.
Yep.
The shiny is very thin.
It's not twisted. It's a chainette.
So the shiny is the viscose, and it is a little itty-bitty chainette. And the fuzzy color, the color that's more dominant, like on this one, it's the green. Like there's 2 shades of green, but the darker green is the alpaca.
Yep. You have like a yellow-green chainette.
Yeah, it's like, it's two, yeah, the chainette is, it's like a grello, yes, yellow-green, grello. Anyway, brain. I like this, though, because it was 2 shades of green. Not all of them are 2 shades of the same color. We only brought in 8 colors. This, what I'm making is called the Summer Morning Shawl by Therese Chynoweth. It was designed for, like, she wrote it for, this is a picture of the whole thing, for this yarn. It is a half pie shawl.
It's really pretty.
So it's like, that's why I have it on the cord here, so you can see, like, if I stretch it, it's a half circle, basically. And she's written on the pattern that it takes 2 balls, but she's also written, and it's very modular. You can make it bigger or smaller. She's also written that the smallest size should take 454 yards, according to her. I gotta say, I didn't do gauge, so I don't know if I'm getting her gauge, but 454 yards. And how many yards are on this?
442. 12-yard difference.
So there's a 12-yard difference between what she says the shawl should take, which is why she said to get 2. But you could always make it bigger if you got 2 of them. We cannot offer a free pattern with this yarn because it is not something we can get through the Knitting Fever, who's our distributor, through their website. It's something they highlighted a designer who's not part of their system, and that's Therese Chynoweth. And so, but we highly recommend buying 2 and getting this shawl and trying it. I love lace, and so that I've actually made it this far with everything else going on is a minor miracle. So, and I'm going to keep going and see how far I get with 1 ball.
Let's do colors.
Yes, let's.
I am holding
I'm done.
Rose Quartz. It's a very pale pink.
Very, very pale. It's really pretty.
And it looks like a white, shiny
It's,
Yep.
you mean the core part of it is white?
The shiny, yeah.
Hannah, pick a color. Rose quartz is really, instead of getting a white, we got this super, super pale pink rose quartz.
Like,
It's
I have
really
to almost put it up. It's hard to see on the camera, but here it's like, oh, yeah, that's pink.
It's just got this hint of pink. It's great.
Yeah.
What did you grab, Hannah?
My favorite color.
Marcasite. Marcasite.
They're all named after
Rocks.
rocks or gems or things. A lot like the wizard is. Marcasite. How's that spelled?
Marcasite.
Yes. So not with a Q or anything, but C. Okay. I just want to make that clear because that's how it's listed on the website. So,
Yeah.
what color is it?
It has the chainette is done, so the viscose is done in like a silvery shade with the halo in what's basically a black.
Yes, that's the darkest. That's the closest we have to a black in it. Absolutely. So we've basically shown you the lightest color and kind of the darkest color, although that silver really does shift things, right? So,
Pick one.
oh, my
You're
turn?
up, yeah.
Okay. I'll do the one I'm doing my thing in. So we've already talked about how it's two different shades. It's more of a yellow green for the chainette, and it's an emerald green for the fluff and for the alpaca, and it is called emerald. It's called in the color number 27 emerald. It is a vibrant. We went with really vibrant shades from the palette. There's a huge palette. We got 8 emerald. Think Wizard of Oz.
I got shade 15, malachite. It's a teal or a turquoisey. It's
like
Yeah.
a brighter version of what I'm
Yeah.
wearing. The malachite we have in the wizard has a lot of teal in it too. So I'm guessing the actual malachite, which I've never seen, probably has a tealish tone to it.
and it's like a white or a silvery
Yeah.
viscose.
Yep. Did you finally get toasty?
A little bit.
Okay, pick another one. Hannah, your turn.
What is it with you and my colors?
Lo siento, mi amor. This is shade number 2. It's platinum. This one I can pronounce. It has the kind of silver tone with the viscose again, and then it's kind of a gray brownie, but
It's
more dominantly
platinum.
gray.
Yeah, it's like a instead of like a bright silver or something. Like I feel like platinum. It almost is like a pewter.
I have no idea what that is.
Pewter's a really pretty metal. Yeah.
Okay.
It-
So
yeah,
tin type
a
metal.
taupey gray.
Yeah,
That one.
So anyway,
Pewter.
yes,
Sorry,
but they're
I'm
calling
not
it
familiar
platinum.
with pewter.
I love
they're calling
pewter,
it
so-
platinum.
This is color number 34. It's sapphire. It's blue.
It's super super blue.
Yeah. It's a bright electric super blue. Almost like the blue we have in the... we've had this blue in several colors where it's just very bam. You could almost knit with it in the dark.
And I want to say it's either silver or white for the chainette in it. But yeah, it's very vibrant. It was my second choice for this, for what I'm making. Like I said, we went with super vibrant colors. This is Spinel, Spinel, and it is like purple. It is like a vibrant royal purple. And the chainette again is it's silvery. So that tones down the purple, but it would be super intense, and that's exactly why we brought it in. So, Spinel.
This is color 8 topaz, and it's got a light brown or gold. It's not as gold as the green.
It's more the color of yellow topaz, in my opinion, because topaz is my birthstone. In the chainette part is more of a yellow topaz. It's not super intense. It's a pale yellow topaz.
And then the light brown.
Yeah, and then
Fluff
it's got brown fluffies. So that's, I mean, I would say this is the most earthiest tone we have, kind of thing. It's kind of more of a bronze almost. But that's the palette. I think it's a really pretty one, but it's definitely an intense. You could try holding this with other stuff, to see if it adds some fluffy and some color to something, but I'm trying it on its own right now. So,
Ooh, it's a twofer. It would add shiny or sparkly and fluff to a project.
yeah, shine. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say sparkle, but I'm being super technical here.
Well,
But it would add some vibrancy.
most
right?
of our yarn is neither sparkly or shiny. So,
It would add something. Absolutely. And so I'm going to put it, after we film here, I'm going to put it in the product of the month category in the online shop. You can put the whole phrase product of the month in at checkout into where it asks for codes, and you'll save 10% on this. It can't be combined with other codes. The one that they only let you put one code in per sale. So if we have some other thing going on, it'll only take one code. I would use the code that's going to save you the most money. But you do you. Also, POTM, just the acronym of product of the month, should work as well. So, yeah, so that's for the rest of September. And I think this is really lovely. And if we sell out of it, so be it. I would love for y'all to have some fluffy fun. So I don't think it's as thick. No, wrong direction. This is my brain right now. I don't think it's as thin as mohair. When we often say you can hold a mohair with something to add some fluff, but I think it will still add some fluff. I think it'll add a little more thickness than just holding a silk mohair, because that's got a much thinner core.
it would be, yeah, it's got a thicker core, but it would be an interesting experiment to see.
It would be an experiment. Yes.
You know.
We're in theoretical knitting land when we talk about that. So the other thing I wanted to do today is we had people enter into our Gleam giveaway for the entire month of August. It's September now, and I said I would pull the winners in September. So I have my computer here on the Gleam website. They're going to pull the winners for us from all the random entries, and then I think I have to contact everybody. But we have 19 prizes, and it's like you can pull all of them at once, or you can pull them one at a time. I think with our time constraints, I'm going to pull all at once. I've never done this before with this site, but we're going to see what happens. I'll announce them if they give me a list here, and then I'll contact people. I'll also try to put it up on social media and everything. And okay, so the things, so there are going to be 19 prizes. We're not going to have repeat winners, so you're going to win one thing if you win something. And we have 76 potential users that can win. And I also want to say we had almost 500 entries from 76 people, which I think is really cool. Like, you could enter multiple times or have more entries. Like, one person can have a bunch of entries, and the more you do on there, the more chances to win. Woo! So, I'm going to hit the button and see what happens. We're getting a spinny wheel. We'll see. You get to just hang with us right now. Okay. So, let's see. Debra Leyes, Leyes. You have won our grand prize, which is going to be the Likey bag with some yarn. I haven't really parsed out all the yarn we showed a few weeks ago. We're going to divvy that up. I haven't figured out how yet. Fallon, Newell, who is a regular who comes in here to the shop, won some Sun Dragon swag. Again, we're still pulling those all together. Vada Wolf, who also is a regular.
Oh,
this is
awesome.
they did it. I didn't. Vada Wolf won some Sun Dragon swag. Sarah Galarza, I'm so sorry if I butcher your names. Galarza won some Sun Dragon swag. That's the end of the Sun Dragon swag. Amy King has won one of our mystery prizes, which I think that's going to be other yarn from Knitting Fever we're going to divvy up. Haji Giovi, the last name is Giovi, has won a mystery prize. Jessica Chitwood, she has been into the shop, has won a mystery prize. Madison Whitmer got a mystery prize. Kaitlin Owens got a mystery prize. And Janice Woodruff has won a mystery prize. Carrie and Wester, we're into the discount codes, that 28% that we had for one weekend. They're going to get this for an extra purchase of their choosing. So Carrie Ann Wester got one of those. Villa Jones got one of those. Janice Jarrett got one of those. Some of these names I recognize and some I don't. This is wonderful. Marley Fisher got one of those. Mimi Portilla, Portilla, got one of those. And then the last one is I threw out a few, I added in at the last minute some one-on-one sessions with me, which can either be in-shop or virtual, but they're paid for 2 hours. Zenia Peterson got one of those, Laura Mins, Kris Whittet, and Karen Novakoski. And I recognize her picture from seeing comments on YouTube and other things like that. And so those are all the winners.
Yay.
I hope I didn't go through them too fast, but that was really fun. I like this Gleam site. We might do other nothing as big as this, right? But we might do other social media giveaways and things like that now that I have a format for collecting entries and finding winners. So this is very exciting, everybody. I will try to type this into the description below, and I will be reaching out to contact y'all since there's 19. There's a lot, and I'll do what I can to make sure I get in touch with you all sometime this weekend. It's a crazy busy weekend coming up. So we have our Coach and Connect tomorrow night. I have Fix Your Mistakes class tomorrow. There's still room in it if you're local. My sock seminar for 2 at a time toe-up socks is starting on Sunday, and I wanted to give a final plug for it here. It's 3 sessions on Zoom, $90 total. It's September 7th, September 28th, and October 12th. And I will be filming those. It's a more formal structure than the Coach and Connect. I will be filming those. You will have access to the videos later. I know of at least one person taking it who can't come to the first session, but because I'm releasing the video to those who've paid for it the same day, she is going to catch up with us and join us for the rest of them. So there's still time to register for that. You can find it through our online website, shop site, to join the 2 at a time toe-up sock seminar. Okay, I think that was everything I wanted to get through this episode. It's a little jam-packed. We have about 3 minutes till the shop opens. Also want to say virtual sit and stitches every Tuesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern. You get into Zoom through the shop phone number for that.
828-877-3550.
It is free to come to sit and stitch. Coach and Connects and seminars do cost money. Our Sunday one is going to be the 21st of September. We only have a few free September days, and that's one of them. And that's a Sunday, and it's from 2 to 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern. It's on Facebook Live and Zoom with the shop phone number. But again, my final word before Liz says her stuff is the sock seminar. We have a good group, but we can always have more people in it. Is September 7th, September 28th, and October 12th. That one is from 1 to 3 p.m. to have it at just a different time. They're all Sundays. You can get the details in our online shop. What do we say at the end, Liz?
Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the fun
All
stuff.
the fun stuff. Bye.